with their nails done now.
Movie opens up in northern Greenland, where a massive snowstorm is blurring the view of everything. We hear thunder dropping and lighting the zone for a second, then IT strikes and we see giant shape which is inside the storm. IT gets closer and we get to see Godzilla which is coming out from storm. Then he looks at something and he roars. Then we see Titaness Scylla which is heading towards the villages of Greenland. Godzilla roars at her and Scylla roars back. Godzilla goes towards her. Scylla jumps on him and she starts stroking Godzilla. Godzilla takes her out and he drops her on the ground. Scylla tries to get up but Godzilla throws her in the sea with his tail. Scylla starts coming when Godzilla jumps on her and he draws her underwater. Scylla tries to resist but she is too weak to confront Godzilla. Godzilla then catches her through one of her legs and he starts taking Scylla up to the shore. Then he takes her to the land. He drops her and he looks at Scylla with so angry face. Scylla tries to attack him but then she sees that Godzilla's dorsal fins are getting blue. Scylla gets a bit confused but she strikes anyway, and that's when Godzilla unleashes his atomic breath. And he burns Scylla. Scylla was getting burnt and Godzilla wasn't stopping his atomic breath. Then Scylla finally got drilled. Godzilla stopped his atomic breath and he roared as the sign of victory. After that we see Monarch Base. We see Mark Russell which is walking in hallway. We see him getting in a meeting center where the Monarch is discussing what caused massive awakening. Then they see Mark and they ask him about his life. Mark says that his family is fine and he is interested about second massive awakening. Something like that never happened after Ghidorah. Then Mark asked, what if another sound awakened them? Then Monarch members answered that satellite detected small sounds from the sky. Then Mark said with nervous face, I hope that's not another alien, but they answer that all the evidence they've got right now is saying that. Then we see underground base of Apex, which still exists. We see Alan Jonah which is bored. Then we see Conrad which is even older now. Then we get to see Jacob Thomas and Nancy Conrad which are also doing nothing. Then Alan Jonah says that they must do something. Just sitting there and waiting for Titans to take over the world wasn't enough for him. He wanted to do something too. But then Conrad told him to chill, and whatever was awakening those Titans would do the job itself and they should just wait. Then Jacob asked, Isn't there anything we can do to make this happen faster? Then Nancy asked him, what do you think? And the silence got set in the room. Then Alan Jonah said, you are probably right. We can't do anything but to wait. Then Conrad asked Jacob if there was any beer left and Jacob answered that few bottles were left. Then Alan Jonah took the bottle of beer and he said, to the end of this world. After that we see Rodan which is flying above the sea. Then he gets to the shore of northwestern Greenland and we see Godzilla which is walking on the land and Mothra is sitting on his dorsal spines. Rodan flies and sits down in front of Godzilla. Godzilla and Mothra look at him and Rodan flies up and he starts flying around Godzilla and Mothra to balance the speed of walking and flying. Then we see destroyed Las Vegas where Methuselah and Behemoth are walking and they are smashing everything to the ground. They are seeking for something to kill and destroy. Then we see Jet shooting at Behemoth. But Behemoth swings his cuspids and he smashes IT to the ground. As it seems Behemoth and Methuselah smashed few towns before they got to Las Vegas. After that we see Godzilla, Mothra and Rodan at Greenland. Godzilla starts swimming into the ocean and Mothra and Rodan sit on his dorsal spines. Then we see Osprey flying above the sky and we see Godzilla swimming in the sea with Rodan and Mothra with him. Then shot goes to direction where Godzilla is swimming and we see Skull Island.